G'day everyone, Paul Stoner here, CEO Biggin and Scott. I'm joined by Danny Smith today from the Melbourne office for the market wrap for July.
Hi Paul.
How are you, Danny?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
That's
very
good,
well.
mate. So July, tell us how it was and how it treated you.
Sure. Okay. Look, I guess the last couple of months, traditionally in the inner market, St Kilda Road, Melbourne, with apartments, sort of in the depths of winter, a little bit quieter than normal. But having said that, we've had quite a strong couple of months, plenty of strong results, and you know, we're seeing the buyers out there. So. No, it's been good.
So buyers, yes, and sellers. So you've got a lot of international owners, or absentee owners as we call them. Wherever they are, it's probably summer, so they're thinking they're in trading mode. So is it looking like you're going to start loading up stock now for August and September? And
yeah, with the apartments, it's probably not quite as seasonal as the housing market as well. It is probably more year round, because you don't have the sort of families going away and that sort of thing. Yeah. And the overseas owners, I mean, they'll sort of sell, you know, any time of the year. So August, September, there'll be new stock hitting the market. Particularly September, there'll be more stock hitting. So
okay. So in terms of results over July, any standouts for you guys in the month? Yeah,
look, this stock that tends to go really well in the inner areas is something that's got a bit of uniqueness to it. So things like warehouses or something with views that can't be built out. We had a couple of strong results. There was 6 at 50 Little Latrobe, which was a 3-bedroom warehouse type, sold for 1.24 mil. Another one at 22 at 1 Flagstaff, sold for just over $1 mil. Similar type of property. And then last weekend there was another one at 192 at 486 Latrobe, sold under the hammer at 783 with 3 bidders. So those types of results were very good. We're also seeing strong interest from Asian buyers as well. A few sort of results with 8 sending in them. We sold one at St Kilda Road. It was 156 at 418, sold at 648 800. Just a standard 2-bedder, but had sort of nice views of the city and over Melbourne Grammar. So anything with those protected views do pretty well.
So in terms of the current demand, what's the sweet spot? What can't you get enough of? What are all the buyers after?
Look, again, anything that's a little bit unique. Those warehouse ones, anything in a lane in the city does very well. Anything with views that can't be built out, whether it's water views or city views, but something that a view can't be lost in. 2s and 3-bedders go very well. And you know, that price point, sort of 5 to 800, is quite strong because you're looking at first home buyers and investors. So that sort of stock's doing pretty well.
Okay, terrific. And from the property management side of things, how's that all travelling at the moment?
Yeah, look. Vacancy at the moment for our office at Biggin and Scott Melbourne, we're sort of hovering between 1% and 2%. Against an industry average in Melbourne, Melbourne CBD and St Kilda Road, Queens Road, are sort of 5% and 6%. So the staff do a great job, the leasing and the property managers of getting out there every day and getting our properties leased. So vacancy in our office has been really low.
Yeah, fantastic. So I know I asked you this a bit earlier, but how are we looking for August and September? You're expecting plenty of that sweet spot stuff to hit the market, or it's...
Yeah, look, I think so, and more so September. We do encourage vendors to go to market earlier in the spring. A lot of people just sort of tend to wait and think spring's a great time to sell in summer, and they sort of hold off till September or October, and we try to encourage them to get in early. So we've got a number of auctions booked for August, more so for September. But we do encourage people to get in early for that spring for the sellers.
And property management wise, demand is 2-bedders or mixture of the 2s and the 3s?
Yeah, and 1s as well. Look, 1-bedders, you've got, I mean, obviously there's a price point, but if you've got a couple and they don't need the 2nd bedroom, then they'll take a 1-bedroom over a 2 just for that difference in price point. So they tend to lease well.
So in general terms, what we're seeing across the market is demand has remained high, interest rates are on hold, so I think August, September, and leading into the end of the year, the market will be what it is, and continue on in regards to where the prices are and demand is. Prices, we're thinking maybe have levelled, so it's a normal market,
Yeah.
but it's normal in the current situation of low interest rates and demand. So
Sure.
Danny's your man, and the team down at Melbourne,
Yep.
they're always happy to help, and don't hesitate to call.